Hey there, this is Ed Beard with the Employer's Edge, and we had an interesting scenario come up yesterday with a fire commander who has a direct report who every time that direct report comes into their office just takes up way too much time. And as you know, we all have direct reports that are very wordy. And they come in your office in the morning and they take a half hour to explain something, and they're in your office again by 2 o'clock that afternoon and again tomorrow. And every time they come into your office, it's a half hour conversation. And she says, I want to motivate this person, but I just can't give it that time. I just don't have the time to give it that time. Well, I have a suggestion for you on how to handle this, but it's going to start with understanding how that person thinks. People, when they talk, they often, if you think of a bullseye, they often talk out here at the one ring in all these little details, right? Because they want you to know every little detail. In her case, the direct report will come in and says, I'm the one who always has to service the engine, polish the bumpers, service the equipment. I'm always one who has to, polish the firehouse floor. I'm always one who's got to go ahead and fill out all the reports. And, while John and whoever are out chatting it up with the public, I'm the one who's always reloading the hose on the truck. I'm the one doing all the work, on and on and on and on. She says, I just can't sit there and listen to it every time. And no, you're right, she can't. So here's what you do. Say, hold on a second. I want to hear what you have to say. It sounds like it's very important to you, but what I need to know is, why does that matter? Boom, you just focused them on the 10 ring right there. And then when she did that, what the direct report says, well, it's just not fair. Now the conversation around fair is going to be a whole nother conversation. I get that. But in the process of saying time out, tell me why this matters, she cut a half hour out of her conversation. And the employee didn't have to come back in later that afternoon and say this all over again. Some people teach themselves what they're saying while they're saying it, so they live in the details. What you want to know is the concept. Why does it matter? And when you can get direct reports or heavy-duty talkers, long-winded talkers, when you can get them to net it down why this matters, that's going to save you a lot of time and make for a more direct, efficient conversation. They don't even always know why they're saying all these things they're saying. So the goal is to get them to even understand what's going on in their own head sometimes. And to do that, ask the question, tell me now why this matters. And I think you'll have more success bringing those long-winded conversations to a close. Hope that helped.